Hi, Tico Venturi here with the Venturi Realty Group and Keller Williams Realty. Today is the day that the FHFA, I'm going to look down here. FHFA is the government organization that oversees Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, that basically purchase all of the loans, what we call conforming loans. You know, right now it's 453. It was 417 last year. But point is, most of the loans go through here, and what they do is they put out every quarter a home price index, which the thing that's nice about this, it's a weighted repeat sales index, so it's really comparing the same property and giving you appreciation versus a let's say average price or median price. So let's take a quick look here. For the U.S. for the year, again, it's 4 quarters. We're through fourth quarter. 6.68% for the year. Mountain, which we are part of here in Albuquerque, is 8.8. If we look at the city index, you'll see Albuquerque is right here at this 4%, a little over 4%, 4.2, which is kind of what we've been seeing and not unexpected at all. Of course, that is lower than we've seen in other markets, but let's dig into this a little bit more. I'm going to go to a spreadsheet here. So this is that same chart in a spreadsheet. I love my spreadsheets. And so again, 4.8. If you look at over the last 5 years, Albuquerque's right around 14% over that same time period. This ranking is the annual appreciation, this 184. This is the top 250 homes in the country, and so we're good. We're not great. It's just kind of healthy, steady, chugging along at that 3 to 4%, and I expect or suspect we will have the same going forward. Let me show you another chart here. Let me turn off my Slack. Let's go to, let's see, where did I put it? This, which I think is really kind of an interesting point to make for our Albuquerque market. And this is average price, or actually in this case, excuse me, it's median price. And so again, this is the top 250 markets in the country, and we're right in here at 136 as our average, or excuse me, again, median price for our area is at 182, which is more affordable than most western states. Phone's ringing, does Slacks pop in? Sorry about that. So you can see if you look at some of the states that have a lower median price in Albuquerque, most of them are not in the West. The exceptions are maybe San Antonio, I noticed, is a little bit less, but markets like Colorado Springs, Tucson, Phoenix, some other comparable markets to Albuquerque are definitely more, the housing is more money than it is in Albuquerque. So from an affordability standpoint, I like where we're at. I'm going to go to one other chart here. I love my charts. This one is the average. Let me close this down so you can see this better. So this is the closed sales over the last 12 months. This actually includes January, since we are in almost the end of February now. But you can see in over the last 12 months, we've had about 4,000 homes under 150, about 3,500 for the 150 to 2, 3,500 2 to 3, and then 3 to 450. And the reason I picked that 450 number, this is again in that kind of conforming loan limit. And if you look at homes over the 400,000 in Albuquerque in the last 12 months, it was only about 900 homes. So the bulk of the home sales are obviously in these price ranges. The one thing that I wanted to get to was this average price per square foot, because the thing that's interesting about this, if we go back to that home price index chart, we were at 4.2. Well, if you look at the average price per square foot annually over the for a rolling 12 months, that 4.6%. very similar, and so it's a good indicator of kind of where things are trending. And the thing that's nice about this, we can break it down by those price ranges we were just looking at. And so if you look at that 150 and under, that's actually where a little bit more appreciation happened. When you start getting up into a little bit higher price ranges, the appreciation isn't quite as strong. Now again, it's very dependent on the neighborhood, the home. You know, again, comparing the same home to the same home selling a year later, you know, that's a very difficult thing to chart. The takeaway with all of this is that things are steady, things are healthy in the Albuquerque housing market, and I expect to see that going forward through 2018. One of the bigger challenges we have right now is, especially in these lower price ranges, if we look at, let me find it here, number of homes for sale, you'll see in the last 12 months we've dropped 20% in homes for sale under 150. We've dropped 16%, 17% in that 150 to 200. And so as the market's been heating up, the inventory has been getting tighter and tighter, especially in those median price ranges, lower price ranges. So, you know, if you're thinking about selling or thinking about moving up, it's probably a really good time to look at that, because those homes that are, again, more moderately priced are in really high demand. If you're moving up 400, 500, 600 even price range, you're going to have a not quite as much competition than those median prices. But really, it's turning over. Things are healthy, and if you're thinking of selling, it's probably a time to really, especially right now in February, to start thinking about getting that home ready to go, because it usually always takes longer than what you expect. So, long video here. Hope that was helpful. Let us know if we can give you any information on your housing. Take care.